Absolutely no chance.
It seemed to be a cakewalk, Ayaz, but then it wasn't. India did win the match, the first match against New Zealand, a newish New Zealand, but the Kiwis kept fighting till the last ball was bowled almost. Uh, all in all, a very good contest and a good test for India too, right?
Yes, a little painstaking win, the laborious win. But at the end of the day, you have to count the merits, which is that India won. I thought that there were three aspects to India's chase which merited attention. One is obviously Virat Kohli has hit a golden patch. He just can't put a foot wrong. He missed out on 100, but he's become the second highest run getter in history across all platforms, and that's a really commendable achievement. But I think, I mean, we all expect Virat to do well. So him actually succeeding is not much of a surprise. I thought that the more meaningful contribution for India in that sense came from Shubman Gill, who got a half century, captaining the team, coming back after being dumped from the T20 team. And then there's Harshit Rana. He's not a genuine all-rounder of the Hardik Pandya or Ravindra Jadeja caliber, but he pulled his weight as a bowler and as a batsman, especially as a batsman, because that's when the game was getting tight. Some strong arm tactics using the long handle, but it came good. I thought for Shubman Gill, this was important because remember, from the T20 World Cup squad, Tilak Verma is injured. He's going to miss the first three T20 matches against New Zealand. Subject to his being fit, he may or may not be in the T20 World Cup squad. So that opens up a batting position, a slot, where I think the two claimants are actually Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer. So in that sense, this match was important for both Shubman and for Shreyas, and both did really well in that sense.
Yeah, so a lot of these matches tend to be inconsequential, especially we're not in the ODI World Cup thing soon. Focus is more on T20s, but then you do have to focus on the little things. And like you mentioned, I wanted to talk a bit more about Harshit Rana's batting. Now, he was promoted up the order because Washington had a bad back, and he did his job. He got some crucial runs. But you could see that there was some sort of pressure because he's not used to this kind of environment. He got a couple of chances, he was dropped. He looked all at sea running between the wickets, and KL Rahul might have scolded him a bit also. But then you could see that he learned more about batting at an international stage from this innings than any time before. So, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, Anirudh, we have to accept he's a young guy. He's 23 something. He's on a learning curve. He's been thrown at the deep end, as you remember, in the test matches, in the ODIs, in T20s, and he's actually now becoming an all-format player. He's part of the squad in all three formats. So he's on a learning curve. His primary occupation is that of a fast bowler. So he's learning. He's improving every day. He was thought to be, I thought, his kind of favored child, so to speak, in the squad. But he's earning spurs on his own right. So, and I think he's got, amongst the pure bowlers, he's got some batting ability, which is of value to the team. When you look at Siraj and you look at Kuldeep Yadav and some of the others, I think Harshit Rana comes up, or even Prasiddha Krishna, gives you a value of about 18, 20, 25 runs, which can be of great consequence in limit. And therefore, in that sense, now we should stop looking at him as just somebody who's there because of, because he's got a benefactor in the team management. That's not the case. I think he's earned his spurs. Now, obviously, whether he's part of the playing 11 or not is a decision that the team management has to take.
Yeah, and lastly, we should also talk about the WPL. Now, after the World Cup, we were guaranteed a lot of eyeballs for this tournament, but the quality of the cricket has been great too, especially that first match where Nadine the Klerk took RCB over the line against Mumbai. And yesterday, when Laura Woolward almost did the same thing against Gujarat Giants. So, what a great start to the tournament, Ayaz.
Absolutely. I think the caliber of the players is coming through now because they've got that much richer experience, the known faces, and also some unknown ones coming up. I think the success of a tournament is not just by the reputation of just the players themselves, but also the kind of matches that you've got, the contests, how keenly fought they are, how the results, kind of unravel over a period of time or unfold. And we've had some great close matches. Delhi, unfortunately, have been at the losing end in two matches, two really hard fought close matches. But it shows that the needle touch, the needle finish to these matches is engaging the spectators. As far as I know, that the online spectatorship, including television, has been tremendous. And in stadium attendance at DY Patil, just outside, near Navi Mumbai, has been fantastic to say the least. So I think women's, on the broader canvas, women's cricket has come to stay. That much is now very much clear.
Yeah, so that's it for this episode of Sports Room. We'll see you after the next few matches, India versus New Zealand, and again updates from the WPL. So that's it. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Anirudh. We'll catch up soon.